이라시마세! Hello my honeybees, it's your girl Hyunee, and today I'm gonna be eating sushi, so let's dig in because I'm so hungry. So today it's gonna be time for These Are Your Confessions. But before I explain what this is, I'm gonna first eat my sushi. So, let's start from the lightest to the darkest. I believe this is yellowtail. Mmm. 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 Woo! This was actually squid. This one is yellowtail. Put some wasabi. Wasabi! Mmm. I love sushi. And can you guys tell which one is my favorite? Hint, hint, the one with the most color. Ta-da! Chutoro! Fatty tuna. More than the regular tuna, I like the fatty tuna because it melts in your mouth. Mmm. What's your favorite sushi? And before we get started with the confessions, I wanted to say, let's go Dodgers, let's go! Let's go Dodgers, let's go! So right now it's baseball season and it's World Series and Dodgers are playing the Houston Astros, and I really, really want the Dodgers to win. So, let's root for the Dodgers! Woo! I really wish I was at the actual game, but tickets are so expensive. It's like $800 to $900 starting. So I was like, no, I'll just watch it at home. Mmm. So, Confessions of a Honeybee is where you guys, my honeybees, send in any confessions or any stories you guys want to vent to my email at hyuneeEats@gmail.com. That's hyuneeEats@gmail.com. And I read your stories in my videos. So if you guys have anything to confess, please send me an email at hyuneeEats@gmail.com, okay? Ready for the confessions? Before that, let me eat my sushi. It's falling apart. Mayday, mayday. Help. Wait. Hmm. Hmm. By the way, I got the sushi at Mitsuwa, a Japanese market. I think the sushi at Mitsuwa Market is better than sushi you get at places that are only good at making sushi rolls. I feel like the market one is fresh and they get fresh fish every day. So that's why I got my sushi today at the market. Let's try the salmon. Ready? Confession number 1. Hello! I am a huge fan of your channel and I hope you enjoy my story. I was in 4th grade when a boy, let's call him Adam, really liked me. I liked him too, but I was too embarrassed to say so. On Valentine's Day, he gave me a note saying he loved me, but I didn't take it seriously. Later that day, a friend of mine found the note and told everyone about it. Oh my gosh. Jump forward to 6th grade. Within this time, nothing happened between me and Adam. On Valentine's Day in 6th grade, he gave me another note saying he loved me. By now, I had moved way over him, but he became clingy. A few days later, he told everyone about the love note he gave me, and everyone began to think I liked him. I was so upset and refused to talk to him after he spread false rumors about me. I am now in high school. I have a few guys who I trust more than anyone, but every time I talk to them, Adam glares in my direction. I heard he likes another girl now, and I really hope that is true. He still tries to flirt with me, but I just push him away. Am I being mean? Thank you, your biggest fan. Well, thank you for sending me your confession. I think this has happened to a lot of girls before. It has definitely happened to me. And I think he's just jealous that he was never able to get you. You know what I mean? And you know what they say? Guys, it's hard for guys to forget their first love. And I feel like because you guys never had a closure, he's still jealous and he still has that love feeling for you. And maybe if you tell him that you don't have any feelings like that for him, you just think of him as a friend, then maybe he'll stop glaring at you and having harsh feelings against you. Thank you so much for sending in your confession. I enjoyed reading it and I hope everything works out for the best. Good luck, Honeybee. Has any of this kind of thing happened to you guys? Any of my other honeybees where a guy really liked you, but you didn't like him back, and then rumors spread, and then you start to not like him, and the guy starts hating you? This did happen to me when I was in elementary school. It was just all like miscommunication. And I feel like when we're younger, when we say we like someone, we act like we don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, we act like, you know, love is nasty. Well, when I was younger, I always thought that. Like, I like him, but ew, he's a guy. He has cooties, you know? Young love, young love. Wasabi. Love-hate relationship with wasabi. Confession number 2. Hi, honey. I love your videos and I always comment. You sometimes notice them, so thanks. Thank you for leaving comments. I love reading them. So my boyfriend and I are in our 3.5-year relationship now. Before we had our 3 years anniversary, he broke up with me and he said he needs space. Psst. I don't know about this you need space thing. Do you guys believe in that? I feel like it's sort of an excuse to go meet other people, but you don't want to lose your girlfriend or boyfriend. Continuing. But we got back together again because he said he still loves me. Little did I know that he is flirting with his coworker. This whole time, he broke up with me because he liked his coworker a lot. And then we got back together, but he's still flirting with her. That's a big no-no. I cried my eyes out, of course, but he told me that he stopped flirting with her because the girl doesn't like him back and keep on promising that he will never do that again. He's got a new job and I'm afraid that it will happen again because, you know, new set of people. Well, first of all, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. If you really love him and you think he will change and he won't do that again to you, then you should give him a second chance. That's me. So, for me, I think you could give him a second chance, and if he does it again, then you know what to do. It's literally melted in my mouth, you guys. If any of my other honeybees have advice for this honeybee, then please comment down below and give her some advice or what she should do. So thank you so much for sending in your confession and good luck with your relationship. I really hope everything works out and that you guys will be faithful to each other. I love fatty tuna. The reason why I don't like regular tuna is because if it's not fresh and if they don't cut it right, then it has too much of that tuna fishy smell. But with the fatty tuna, I've never had a bad fatty tuna before because of the marbling of the fat. It's just perfect. Oh my gosh. So good. Before I move on to the next confession, I'm gonna enjoy my sushi a little bit. Look at that. Look at that marbling, you guys. I can never get enough of fatty tuna. I'm gonna save some for later and have some of this tuna roll. Sushi heaven. Are you guys ready for the next confession? Hi, honey. I absolutely love your show. I watch every time you upload a new one. Thank you. I'm 29 years old and I've been holding this problem for 3 years. My ex cheated on me 3 years ago and I'm still upset about it because he lied to me. Also, he was my first everything. I can relate. By the way, I have a new boyfriend and we've been dating for 3 years. So I got with my current boyfriend 3 years ago around the same time that my ex broke up with me. Well, I'm so glad you found someone else. I still have yet to find the right one. I love my current boyfriend. He treats me better than my ex. My question is, How do I finally let go of what my ex did to me? I feel like I want revenge after 3 years. Also, it's kind of affecting my current relationship. Help me, honey. Well, honeybee, you should really not hold a grudge because that's just hurting you. And your ex could have moved on, you know? And he's a totally different person than your current boyfriend. So you shouldn't be thinking that he's gonna do the same thing as what your ex did to you. I know it's really hard to get over it sometimes, and it took me a few years to get over my ex and what he did to me. And sometimes, yeah, I do think about what my ex did to me too. But I realized that in the end, it only hurts you. And you have a boyfriend that treats you really well now, and you should just try to move on. You know? My point is, not everyone is like your ex, you know? And that's the reason, and there's a reason why you broke up with him, you know? So I really hope that you'll be able to move on from your past relationship. Because in the end, it's only hurting you and your relationship, like you said. Your boyfriend doesn't deserve to be treated wrong because of your ex, what your ex did to you. So, good luck with your new relationship, and love you, honeybee. Thank you so much for sending in your confession. To my other honeybees, have you guys ever been cheated on? I know it's something you might not want to talk about, but if you guys were able to move on from it and heal from it and can share what you guys did to move on from your past, it would be amazing for this past honeybee and other honeybees that have been cheated on to help them move on with their lives and to be happy. So if you guys have experienced it, please comment down below and let's help each other, okay? It's time for some uni, my favorite. Can you guys tell which one is my favorite? Chutoro, fatty tuna. Are you guys ready? No! Grab some popcorn, grab something to eat, because this is a pretty long one. So, a couple days ago, your video was recommended to me by YouTube, And I fell in love with your bubbly personality and positive attitude. Thank you so much. So here is my confession. As a little kid, I always dreamed of getting married at a young age because I wasn't close with my family at all. My parents had a really free approach to teaching my brother and I. In other words, they would let us be until we made a mistake. Then my dad would scream at us and tell us how stupid we were for making such stupid mistakes. That didn't feel good at all, especially when my parents never had the time to teach us the difference between right and wrong. Due to this, I always dreamed of leaving my family and starting a family of my own. But honestly, I never thought this dream would actually come true. I'm so sorry this happened to you, Honeybee. Fast forward to a couple years ago, I was 22 and never had a boyfriend before. I didn't know why, but somehow guys seem to lose interest after a while. At that point, I practically gave up on the getting married at a young age thing because I was already in my 20s and still no boyfriend. I would never get married in time, I thought. During my senior year in university, I had a mental breakdown and I really needed someone to talk to, but none of my friends or family would take me seriously because mental breakdown doesn't exist in the Chinese dictionary. I thought about looking for a shrink, but I heard they can be really expensive, so I googled around and found this website where people could talk to other people from all around the world. I clicked into the site and I was instantly hooked. Everyone there was so supportive. So it was basically an outlet for you, and I totally understand this because YouTube is kind of like my outlet, and to be myself and to be crazy and to talk to you guys, my honeybees. I'm not done with the story, but I'm gonna continue after I eat this. Ready? Couple months later, I was browsing for someone to talk to and I came across a picture of this uncle. So I guess she's saying like the guy looked like an uncle type of person. He's actually younger than me. He just looks like an uncle. In the picture, of course, lol. We started talking and he was in a very bad place at that time. He was suffering from depression due to the death of his granny. I told him I would be happy to listen to him if he was willing to share. Fast forward 2 years later, we got engaged. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be a good love story? Well, kinda. Uh-oh. What do you guys think happened to this honeybee? Guess who's here? Who's here, Papa? Are you gonna stay there? Okay. Ready? Well, kinda. You see, I was living in the States and he was nowhere near me. In other words, I would have to move if I were to marry him, because coming to the States would be nearly impossible for him due to discrimination, he thought. He's Muslim. I told my parents about my plans to move and they flipped out. They accused me of being useless as I never did anything for this family financially. I needed a visa to visit my fiance, but back then things got so bad that we actually had a backup plan to elope to Dubai to get married and get my visa there. I locked myself in my room every day, trying to be as quiet as possible because I didn't want to trigger my dad into wanting to talk to me again. When the day finally arrived, I grabbed my backpack and ran to the airport. I never looked back since. We got married 10 days after I landed, and I have never been happier. Because my hubby's family is the family I always dreamed of having, but never got. I feel like sometimes our generation before us, the parents can be very close-minded, and I feel like your parents were that way, and I'm so sorry that your parents couldn't be a better support system for you. But I'm really happy that you have a new family who loves you for who you are and you're with the person that you love. Thank you so much for sending in this confession. I really hope that venting this out to me and the other honeybees helped you feel a little bit better about yourself and your family. So thank you so much, okay, honeybee? I hope you guys have a very bright future and you guys have loving kids and you make a big happy family for yourself. Love you! Cheers, okay? To a happy family. And a virtual hug. Love you, honeybee. So I do have a few sushis left. So I'm gonna read one more confession. This is a bit of a sad one, but I think this honeybee could get some of our support. And cheers. So, are you guys ready for this one? You know what I'm so thankful for? All of my honeybees, you guys are so lovable and you guys are so supportive and you guys always try to help each other through this confession time. And I'm so thankful for that and grateful. So thank you guys so much again. So are you guys ready for this last confession? Let me eat this tuna. Hello, honey. First off, you're pretty with and without makeup. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to start now. I'm very scared and having a little anxiety because October 26th, I'm having surgery and I have had many surgeries in my lifetime. They're doing 2 surgeries at one time. I'm emailing you on Friday, so I'm trying not to think about it and think about the weekend because tonight is an episode of Grey's Anatomy is coming out. Well, actually, when you guys see this confession, it's gonna be past her surgery date, but I did email this honeybee good luck and that I'm praying for her. So, because this video is gonna be past her surgery date, let's pray for a fast recovery and best healing for her, okay? I have to admit, I have tried not to cry and stay strong, but lately, my family dog has been loving on me more than usual, And I thought about if I died during surgery, and I teared up when he was licking me, and after wiped away my tears. Honeybee, I'm sure your surgery went really well. Please update me and email me on how the surgery went. But from what I know, dogs know when you're sick, so they want to be there for you because dogs are so full of love. And I know that's why your dog was licking you, to cheer you up, not because anything bad was going to happen to you. So please stay positive, because staying positive really helps your inner body health. I love you, honeybee. And that is the last confession. Remember, if you guys have any stories to tell or anything to confess, email me at hyuneeEats@gmail.com, okay? Whatever it is, we can get through it together. Honeybees, unite! Last sushi! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and to become a honeybee, and like this video if you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.